apologize anyway. Late. Okay. I guess. So, I've been watching a couple of people reacting to people apologizing, and like, just as a Christian, it just makes me really mad. The things they're saying, like, honestly, they're making like problems with their apology out of nothing. Like, okay, half of a perception of something is the other person's interpretation of what they heard in their perception, and then that person can like talk about that perception, and they'll like express their perception and opinion because they want power. They don't really care what they're doing exactly. Like, they want the power of general public approval, and like, it's just I can't just keep getting frustrated at people in comments. Like, in the comments I am a total troll, and sometimes it's not a good thing, but like, stop going after people making an apology and completely changing what they're saying to gain public approval. Like, seriously. And using your title in life, I'm sorry, that is messed up. Okay, think about this. Who created that title for you to go to in the first place? Who created colleges? Like, colleges are not a good thing. Like, they're not. And just because you have passed a test on something doesn't mean you have some sort of authority in that aspect. What gives you authority is being able to have a rule and stick with it, and then not lying and not I am just so freaking mad about this. It's not lying to yourself. It's not lying to somebody else. It's caring about what you believe in and like putting work into it. Putting work into your content. Don't just like try to get everyone to think you're this angel and this person, oh, they're so bad because I think this about them, and I'm the angel over here with this group of people, and then like this person's terrible. It's using them to create an angel out of yourself. Like, no, you're not. Nobody is. I'm sorry. I need to stop. I need to stop. But I love you guys. Okay. Take care. I just made a video that I got really angry about, and I started like shaking the camera and stuff, and I'm realizing like one thing that I'm afraid of is somebody else being like a killer secretly, and when action that leads to that, and like me telling myself I'm okay with committing something that I really shouldn't, is just doing little actions like that, starting, and then it just crescendos up into something worse. People are afraid of their ugly side. They're afraid of their crazy side. They're afraid to express who they are, and they freaking know it. And everyone is struggling to get above this like huge wave of production of everyone saying everything and gaining all this money and all this power in the world, and just like okay, when I was younger, I was very afraid of the fact that I had a crooked nose, and it was very devastating, and I thought that was the reason I didn't have friends. But the reason, I realize now as an adult who has to pay bills and stuff like that, that doesn't validate it, because children are just as important as somebody who freaking out to just look at a piece of paper and just like give somebody money. It's literally not that hard. It's not that different from complex things kids have to work through. It's like, I was afraid of my ugly side. I was afraid of realizing who I wasn't perfect. And I thought I wasn't going to be able to get with anybody. I thought I wasn't going to be able to have a family or have anything I wanted in life because I was ugly. I still struggle with acne. Like, I literally have it right now. I struggle with being able to talk well, and the shape of my body. Like, I'm very tall and lanky, and I look weird, and my nose is crooked, and I literally have deformities in my mouth because my wisdom teeth are growing in the wrong direction, and it's causing brain pain. And I had to do that throughout pregnancy, and that is painful. And there's stuff wrong with me, yes, but I can't just like dwell on that my entire life. I can still live. I can still survive even if I am ugly. And it hurts me that there's somebody out there who is broken and alone because like they don't have anyone telling them they're worth something, and their ugly side is supposed to be there. Because we learn things through our ugly side that we're not going to learn otherwise. And nobody else has that. They don't have that ugly side that you have. And you have it so you can help somebody else. Because this world right now, it runs on production. It runs on the fact that everyone works. It runs on what people are attracted to. And yes, that is messed up. It's a curse from God, but it's not something that has the authority to say your life is worthless. No, God is the one in my life that defines what my life is worth. And it is up to me to tell myself that I can still get up. It's up to me to freaking listen to my dad, who told me I am not dying on the floor when I was just knocked on the head or something. Even if I feel like I am just gone, I'm still here. And I can still get back up. And if somebody apologizes online for something, stop critiquing them. Stop it. Just realize what they're doing is trying to get better. And if you just come at them and critique them publicly, that is humiliating and wrecks people's lives to your very soul. It's like, why don't you realize that? You don't have to take freaking medications. You don't have to earn the most money in this world to mean something. Because you mean something to me, and I don't even know what you look like. You mean something to God, and He created you. He knows every single flaw you have. He knows exactly what you need, and He wants to give it to you. Yeah, you can say I just have, like, postpartum depression, or you can just say, like, I'm going through something and I'm just saying these things. They don't mean anything because I'm going through something. Yeah, you could say that. That's your interpretation of what I'm saying, but it's in the broken moments of our lives that we realize what life is about, what life means to me. It's what helps me understand why I'm here. It helps me have confidence to know that I can still live even though I'm broken and not perfect. The reason that I want to still be alive right now is to defend people who are weak, not by their choice, and to give people tools that I know will help pick them back up and help sift through problems they have. What people need is not just somebody who just sits there and listens to you and doesn't do anything about it. I want to live my life to do something about it. I don't even know half the things that they are yet, but I'm still, when the time comes, I want to be prepared for that. Because every person's life is a story. You don't cry for no reason. You don't get jealous for no reason. You don't get exhausted for no reason. You don't have OCD for no reason. You don't have anxiety for no reason. When you see a problem and you speak up, it always has an effect. Even if somebody's gonna freaking tell you that it doesn't mean anything, it has no effect, that's because it hit them somewhere. That's because they're realizing something and they want to deflect it. And they realize that you have something that can change something, but they don't want to acknowledge that because they want the power. You need to keep talking, keep speaking. People don't get in relationships for no reason. Even if that person did you harm and should not be there anymore, they still exist and they still matter. And what matters for them now is for me not to be around them, you know? But it also matters for them that I'm still alive. Because I don't want them to have any justification in their mind for not existing. Any reason to tell themselves they don't matter. And you can say, I'm just this random girl on the internet, this random robot on the internet, on this person that doesn't exist, this, it's like, oh, there's this mom, oh, there's this, like, annoying girl, or this person who says one thing and does another, this, you could try to pound me in the dust, and honestly, that would be a better place than having to live in a lie. I don't want to live in a lie. And I don't want you to either. Okay.